Hi Libra, welcome to your August 2015 Tarotscope. It's Raina here, and before I begin, I just want to let you know that I am now offering on-demand monthly videos for any 30-day period of your choice, and I can combine astrology with a tarot spread. I prefer having a combo platter so that I can tune in better, but if you have a very strong preference of one over the other, that's fine and dandy. And there's a link below that takes you right to my website's PayPal page that you can pay, and it's $14 for 20 minutes, an audio that is sent to your inbox. And I see, with the transits in August, that you have a lot of 11th house activity. And this is the natural house of Aquarius, and that is your fellow air sign. So this is a mental house, but it's also a group house. So it relates to groups, it relates to friends, and you guys are social butterflies. So this is like being on steroids with the social butterfly activity. So you might find yourself really social in August. And if you are involved in any groups, that might kick up as well. I know that some Librans are very politically oriented. Some of you are lawyers and politicians and judges and just enjoy, the political life. And in America, we're having our primaries coming up in later months, especially I think it all begins in 2016. So some of you might be, joining one camp and starting to pass out flyers and doing whatever it takes for your political candidate that you're promoting. If you're from another country, I'm sure that there's other kinds of political things going on as well, in addition to humanitarian causes, because Aquarius also rules that. So some of you might be doing that as well. It's a very detached time for you, very mental time, thought-oriented time. But I do think it's going to be particularly social. And you have the sun in the 11th house, and it goes into the 12th on August 23rd. So when the sun goes into your 12th house in the sign of Virgo, then you become much more aware of your psychology. The things that you've been kind of sweeping under the rug for a long time, you might start to really examine them. And this is the last house of the zodiac. So this is all done by design so that we can, when we have the sun and other planets transit the 12th house, then, right before your birthday, then you emerge and you can have a new solar cycle and you are renewed. So when your birthday rolls around, you'll be much more psychologically unburdened, so to speak. The new moon will be occurring in your 11th house on the 14th of August, 9:53 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is at 21 degrees of Leo. And I do think this is a great time for vision boards, especially because this is the house of hopes and wishes, but also because this is a mental house, and so you can visualize the things that you want. And vision boards make the immaterial manifest in the material or physical realm. And so that would be a good thing before your birthday in either late September or during October. And this could also mean that you make new friends or join a new group at this time. Venus is retrograding and will join up with Jupiter at the beginning of the month in this house. And so this is also, blessings from the universe type of energy. You've had Jupiter in the 11th house all year. So maybe some of the things that you have hoped and wished for have come true. Your dreams have come true on some level. So that would be nice. But in any case, with Venus there, it just adds to the joy. And so it's in retrograde motion, this Venus. So you might um, come across old friends that you haven't seen in ages. And that would be very cool. Jupiter is going to go into your 12th house on the 11th, and then you're going to experience a year of a very subtle type of energy where you might meet a guru that changes your life, expands your sense of who you are, or some other type of healer, mystical healer. This is a very woo woo type of place. And so it could mean that you have dreams that kind of benefit you on a financial basis or just on a philosophical level. This is a great time to, deal with any psychological baggage and heal that. I think that could be a possibility during the next 12 months. Mercury will be going into this house on the 7th. And so you have to be careful that you don't start worrying too much or, um, having kind of thoughts that are related to things that are not of this world and that you don't know how to handle them. You could have dream life that is particularly active when the sun is there and it's kind of bringing up old stuff. There could be the tendency to be a little bit unnerved by it, and you being an air sign, you might think too much about it, and you also might not really feel it. You might just intellectualize it, and it's really good when the sun is in your 12th house. It's really great to just sit with whatever it is that comes up instead of trying to like distract yourself or you know um, rationalize it away. It's to just sit with it and just allow it and just kind of meditate, go within, and not resist. Mars is going into the 11th on the 8th of August, and so this is going to make you much more active when it comes to joining groups and socializing, but it could mean that you have some kind of uh, confrontation or other type of argument with friends. So be careful and watch how you're interacting with your social circle and that you're not being too abrasive, which seems almost impossible for a Libra person to do because you're so silver tongued and you know, just really good people, nice people. Um, the full moon will be on the 29th of August. It will be at 6 degrees Pisces, 1:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, and this is in your 6th house. Great time to get rid of, bad dietary habits and to start good health regimes. It's really a great time for any kind of cleanses, fasts, and just really purification things, purification methods, and stuff like that. Ending practices that make you less productive during your daily routine. That would be a good time to do that.